We're thinking about doing that. It's one of the ways. We have 4 or 5 ways we can do it. It's one of the ways, and we're thinking about doing it very seriously. We're doing well on the census.
Are you upset with Wilbur Ross over his answer?
No, he made a statement. He wrote something out. The judge didn't like it. I have a lot of respect for Justice Roberts, but he didn't like it. But he did say, come back. Essentially, he said, come back. That's what he was saying. So we'll see what happens. We can also add an addition on, so we can start the printing now and maybe do an addendum after we get a positive decision. So we're working on a lot of things, including an executive order.
Joe Biden.
President Obama wanted to meet with Kim Jong-un, and Kim Jong-un said no. And we had a phenomenal crowd last night, and it was a fantastic evening for our country. We're going to have a lot of people being recruited, I think, based on that. We're going to have a lot of people joining our military, and we really needed that. Our job numbers are so good that the military has a hard time getting people, and I think really that you're going to see a big spike. I've already heard it. A lot of people calling in. No place like our military. I think we showed that last night. We had great numbers this morning. I think it was 224,000 jobs. Those were really unexpectedly good. And our country continues to do really well, really, really well. So we're very happy about it. I think we're going to be breaking records. If we had a Fed that would lower interest rates, we'd be like a rocket ship. But we're paying a lot of interest, and it's unnecessary. But we don't have a Fed that knows what they're doing, so it's one of those little things. But if we had a Fed that would lower rates, you would have a rocket ship. When President Obama was here, he paid close to 0 interest rates. I'm paying real interest. And yet our economy is much better than it's ever been. From election day, we're over 50% increase. And we've made trillions and trillions of dollars with a T, trillions. So we're doing very well. But last night was spectacular. Say it? Well, I can just tell you, those people that you see, a lot of people in front of the White House, every one of them loved it. I would actually say, and I want to sort of give a little appreciation, the media, generally speaking, loved it. They loved the evening. We had a lot of rain. I stood in the rain. The teleprompter went out. So I had... Yeah, the teleprompter went out. It kept going on. And then at the end, it just went out. It went kaput. So I could have said, and actually right in the middle of that sentence, it went out. And that's not a good feeling. When you're standing in front of millions of people on television, and I don't know what the final count was, but that went all the way back to the Washington Monument. And I guess the rain knocked out the teleprompter. So, but no, it's not that. I knew the speech very well, so I was able to do it without a teleprompter. But the teleprompter did go out. And it was actually hard to look at anyway because there was rain all over it. But despite the rain, that was just a fantastic evening. I think people really had it. And I think a lot of people, you know, it was really a recruitment situation. A lot of people are going to be joining our Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard.